Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Young at Heart. This is session number 30 with part 2 of PETOOK, an Easter story by Carol Houselander with illustrations by Tomie dePaola. I'm Father James DeLuzio with the Paulist Fathers. You find me once again in my room ready to pick up with part 2 of PETOOK. When we last left him, some hens came to him and told him that there was something going on in the vineyard. So he was a very nosy little rooster, and he goes off to see. And here we go. Sure enough, there in the vineyard, on the dewy grass beneath the vines, were the impressions of a child's feet. They were set in a straight line toward the city called Jerusalem. But PETOOK knew that between the vine and the road to Jerusalem was the chicken run, and Martha and the children. He began to fly in short, violent bursts of flight back to his family. All the way, he said to himself, "I'm sure they were a boy's footsteps." And boys are sometimes careless, even when they're not cruel. He might tread on one of my chicks. PETOOK could see that some of the fruit fallen under the vines had been trodden and crushed. So here he goes, running off to save his baby chicks and his wife, Martha. You know how chickens fly a little bit, plop down, they never get very far from the earth. But he went as fast as he could. When PETOOK got to Martha, he knew that he need not have been afraid. It is true that there was a boy there, but this boy was kneeling down by the brown little hen with a look of wonder in his face. He was quite spellbound by the lovely sight, the sight of Martha gathering her little chicks under her wings. His hands, which were thin and golden covered, were spread out like protecting wings over Martha. His lips were slightly parted, his eyes shining. So rapt was he that PETOOK So rapt was he that PETOOK thought it must be the first time that he has ever seen a hen gathering her chicks under her wings. For Martha, prouder than ever, was clucking softly and pushing the little ones under her wings. And here they all are. PETOOK is looking on. The little boy is praying over the hen with her chicks, her little brood, under her wings. That Tomie dePaola, he really paints beautiful pictures, doesn't he? He captures the peace and the serenity in the moment, doesn't he? Now, PETOOK preened himself. He strutted up and down and round and round. Ooh, want to do a little exercise? Can you preen yourself? Can you strut up and down and 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 round and round? Come on, it doesn't matter how old we are. We're young at heart. I'll continue. PETOOK preened himself. He strutted up and down and round and round. He noticed every detail of the day. Just as people notice every detail, just as people noticed every detail in a picture if it is rare and lovely, and one which they may not see again. He noticed how strong-looking the slim hands were, and that the child's garment was woven without a seam, and that the sandaled feet was stained with the splashes of juice by treading on the fruit fallen from the vine. Suddenly, for sheer joy, PETOOK lifted his head and crowed. You can try that at home. It's not very hard. Okay, here's our picture. Let's see if I can get it all into the camera. There we are. There's the boy. There's the cock-a-doodle-doing PETOOK. There's his wife with the chicks under her brood taking a little nap. How wonderful that the boy is not cruel, but kind and gentle. Do you think you know who this boy may be? Well, we'll leave that for my next uploading, or my next recording, which I will upload for you. See you soon. Bye, everyone.